Blessings. Good day, wherever you are in the world. Good evening, good afternoon, good night. I don't know where everybody is watching from, but you come across in the world. Good evening, good afternoon, good night. I don't know where everybody is watching from, but you come across in the world. Good evening, good afternoon, good night. I don't. Yeah, I don't know where everybody is watching from, but please remember to drop a comment. Tell us where you're watching from. Yeah, man. Drop a comment and tell us where you're watching from. At least, Hello, hello. Welcome on Bolo VNR clips as well. Welcome to the people on Bolo VNR 2.0. Sorry. It's kind of,
Running hurts.
Make sure it's
tight chain heels.
Make sure it's not comfortable, All right. Let me just switch this to my. Okay, there we go. And shout out to all the many new subs that have been attracted to this platform. Shout out to all the new subs that have decided they are going to actually drop a comment. And thank you guys for the feedback. I've been getting some good feedback from a lot of people. Now, I'm saying Jamaica, we need to be vigilant. Dynamic, how you doing? We need to be vigilant. In this election day watch, we need to be vigilant. All of the workers, whoever decide to stick around these polling stations, the police that are not corrupt, the soldiers that are not corrupt, you need to be vigilant. And we're going to get into why that is later on down in the program. All right? Because you guys have to remember, it is Desmond McKenzie that said not too long ago that the JLP will not surrender Jamaica to the PMP. Which means, based off the context of the word surrender, it means that they know they have lost, but some dirty game is going to play. Yes? And what that also means is, oh, wait a minute, when was this? When was this? When was this video? Anyway, I just saw a video from Danishka when she was speaking. Looked like this is St. Mary. But this must have been some months ago. I don't know how you find out on TikTok what the date is for a post, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go live on TikTok as well. Not for long, because this batch out for they are 31%. So I'll be live on TikTok as well. Alright, election day watch for sure. As you come in, ladies and gentlemen, please smash that like button. Velma, how you doing, Velma? Big up Velma in the building. You understand? The word is love. Blessings, Velma. And guys, you can greet each other in the chat. I encourage it. I want to see those types of interaction between the folks that are watching. I know we have a lot of silent watchers, but for those who actually thank you. I'm happy that you're here as well. All right. Election day watch. Alright, here we go. I put on this shirt off of TikTok, Yeah, man. Cause the time hot, so that's why you have to wear white mostly. But I put on this shirt for TikTok because on TikTok they can't see the chat so good when they wear the white shirt. So big up TikTok, we are here in the building. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying before, Jamaica must be vigilant and remember what Desmond Mackenzie and Andrew Wont said. They won't surrender Jamaica to the PNP. And as it stands right now, every well-thinking Jamaican, Verna, how you doing? Every well-thinking Jamaican that is honest about the actual direction that things are going, understands that the People's National Party has the full momentum going into September 3rd. Oh, and tonight, it will not change because Marky G is going to give a political ass whooping in that debate. I'm telling you. I am predicting that Andrew Wont is going to walk out of the debate. I am predicting that. What say you? I am predicting that is either don't show up, some excuse, one bomb threat, one bomb in and belly, something. Because he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. SSL, Olint, all of the things them that the Craig Beresford affidavit outlined, all of the things that the judge said, listen, this should be made public. There's nothing wrong. What he tried to suppress, yes, all of it is coming. His is in according to the affidavit, him having putting money in Olink, all of the Ponzi schemes. Roslyn, how you doing, my darling? She says, good afternoon. The government has machines in place to manipulate the election and steal it. Marky G has to has eyes and ears every corner. May God have mercy on us if they go back in government. I don't want people to be in fear now. I want people to go down on their knees and thank God for a victory for the People's National Party. Thank the Lord for securing a victory with all that they're planning. Right? We know that with a free and fair elections, the JLP cannot win this election because all the comrades are coming out from the woodworks all over the world. They are flown in. I see Mama San in a video live. I think she are live right now. Big up Mama San on TikTok. I believe she's in Jamaica as well. Right? So the base of the People's National Party is fully active all over the island. I mean, I was listening to Talking My TV last night, and yeah, man, stay praying, man. Trust God and live, man. I don't want people to be fearful. That's not why I am doing this. I'm saying be mindful. Remember, don't forget, stay vigilant. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling, my message is not for you to be in fear that they are going to steal the election. No. Maureen, how you doing? Maureen Bailey, it's fully active. Big up. Right? But I want to revisit this for everybody out there that is undecided. There's so much things that we could reference as to a reason why you should vote out this Jamaica Lawless Party. A bunch of reasons. Thank you guys for liking up the video. Thank you. There's a bunch of reasons why you should vote out this Jamaica Lawless Party. But this one is top 3. Outside of the corruption, outside of how they have managed education, this that I'm about to play. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Mr. Honest! Jesus Christ. Where is TVJ? Where is CVM? Jamaicans, listen here. This is dangerous news for the country. Guys, the findings finally in. Where is CVM and TVJ to report on this? Jamaica, 80% of the healthcare workers are gone abroad. Them gone abroad, Jamaica, 500 per year. And stepping up more per year, they gone abroad, Jamaica, and Jamaica health system is on the brink of crumbling, Jamaica. The findings are in and they're hiding it. Jesus Christ, where is CVM and TVJ? Where is CVM and TVJ? Although in a St. Anne's Bay Hospital, Jamaica, linen pile up to the ceiling. No washing machine not down there to wash the linens. Oh God. You want to tell me that Jamaica is going to revisit a scene like what Edward Siaga did years ago? Are you telling me that we're going to revisit a scene to witness something that Edward Siaga done to the Jamaican people? How many of the public healthcare facility had closed down? Jesus Christ, Jamaica, please, I'm begging you guys to just listen to me. Remember that every day we have sick, old, young, whatever. Listen to me, guys, please.
I hear what you said about Edward Siaga, and I want you guys to add into. There was a warning from Prophet Mark Stewart about another pandemic. Yes. There was a warning from Prophet Mark Stewart about another pandemic, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're following world activities, if you're following WHO, they have been warning from the first pandemic about another pandemic. Yes. So for all those people that are, they don't believe in God and they don't believe that they are prophets, go look on the news. Follow the world news. And he mentioned that after the election, there would be a pandemic. All right? It's not fear-mongering. It's prophetic word. So thus saith the Lord. And the reason why you get these prophetic words is because God loves us and God wants us to be prepared. Store up on food, store up on water. And if you did not learn anything from the previous pandemic, remember, a lot of us that didn't take the juke, we are still standing. All right? But in this one, we are going to need the covering. You have to rely on God, or you're going to fall in the hands of the devil. Yes? Let's continue.
May I beg on them? The findings are in. The Jamaica healthcare system is on the brink of collapse.
Yes, Velma.
Guys, every department in the hospital, them shot a nurse, shot a doctor, shot a everything. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. You see that accident that happened the other day with the 5 people that died?
Yes.
From popping? It's the young man that said they at the hospital that called Tolo.
Yes.
From popping, Jamaica. Let me tell you something. He could have lived. But you know what? It was one doctor in the hospital, yes. And he weren't even a Jamaican. It was one doctor in the hospital. So this young man didn't get attended to as soon as they took him to the hospital. He still had to wait, even though he came in an emergency. Jamaica, the findings are in, and we're waiting for CVM and TVJ to see if they're going to report it, because I realize what these people are doing. They're not reporting these things on the news anymore. Why? Jesus Christ, Jamaica. No washing machine down a Sentence Day hospital. Linen, look here. Listen, guys, somebody send me some photos. Guys, if you all see linen, you vomit.
Ew.
Linen from the floor to the ceiling.
Oh.
Down a Sentence Bay hospital. No washing machine down a Sentence Bay hospital. Christopher Tufton need to step down. Christopher Tufton need to step aside. How the health system is crumbling and Mr. Owen's not firing Christopher Tufton. With all the dead babies and what going on in the health system, all of the nurses them and the doctors them run away gone. Every unit right now short of doctors and nurses, Jamaica, big findings and the hiding it. No, what them call it, no nebulizer, no
CT
look here, no X-ray machine, nothing that's in the hospital to save no life, guys. No MRI machine, nothing not working.
Crazy.
Jesus Christ, God of mercy.
Crazy.
Guys, listen to me. And some of the toilet them down at 6, 7, 8 of the hospitals them in Jamaica, main hospitals in Jamaica right now, toilets in them not flushing. Jamaica, listen. Listen, we gone right now. Jamaica gone. They're hiding it, but the findings are in, and they don't want to report it on the news, so the wider scale of Jamaica can see it. Guys, you need to go out there and go investigate for yourself. Listen, the health system in Jamaica collapsed. If they say it's on the brink, it already collapsed to me. It collapsed. Jamaica, Jesus Christ, look here, I'm speechless. I don't know what to do right now. Guys, when I read up the findings a while ago, all my heart started pounding extra because I cannot believe that this happening in my small Jamaica. And then Christopher Tufton is going to say, we in America backyard and all these other entities that is sucking away the doctors and nurses from we. Listen to me, Mr. Tough Times. The amount of nursing home, ambulances, funeral parlor and all the businesses that you guys have, we could pay our nurses or doctors very well to stay in the country and take care of people, but they're working in squalor. No, man, I feel like I want to cry. Guys, y'all need to go look for these findings here. No, go and go look. I can't hear so telling you on the need
Charmaine,
to go look for the findings. So the need to go seek out, find a way, and hear what's going on in Jamaica with the hospitals. Guys, it's like my heart, it's like, I'm disappointed. I am so disappointed. How can this happen to our people, guys? How can this happen? Even in the hospital toilets ain't flushing. All 3 toilets alone are working in one big old hospital. Jesus Christ, God. No washing machine. Jesus have mercy. Guys, you have some of the hospitals, them don't even have one kettle for look at hot water for the nurses, them or the doctors, them do. Guys, Maypen Hospital and Spalding's Hospital, Mandeville Hospital, squalor. Listen, guys, listen. We need to call out CVM and TVJ. These findings should be all over the news. Oh my God, guys, I'm hurting. Guys, some of the hospitals don't even have linen. Jesus Christ, guys, some of the hospitals don't have something as common linen. Not even detergent and cleaning products.
Not even tissue.
What the hell?
Like seriously. Alien, big up.
Honest!
Big up. Hold on there. May I get some background noise over.
Where is CVM?
What them say? 6 o'clock tonight, Savlamar. PNP have meeting tonight. At Savlamar. So me never know about, so that means I have to go live 6 o'clock this evening. Damn, I'm busy today. Wow, and then 9 o'clock we have the debate. Oh shit. That 6 o'clock show that 6 o'clock up there at Savlamar is gonna end before 9. So maybe I'll do one show or I'll do 2 live streams. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 live streams. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 live streams. One for 6 and one for 9. I don't want the live stream them too long. So I'm gonna do 2 live streams. More than likely, those live streams will be on Bolo VNR 2.0. So everybody subscribe to Bolo VNR 2.0. Subscribe to Bolo VNR Clips, Bolo VNR, and also Bolo TBV. That's throwback videos. Yeah? Yeah. So let's move on. Shout out to London 45 on TikTok. London 45 _ on TikTok, guys. Make sure that you guys go and check her out. Alright? Yeah man, big up London 45. Now, some news broke last night that it broke late last night, like 7:50, and I was watching Andre's show, and Andre's show came up, actually carried it. So big up to Andre Stevens, Panaja TV on YouTube. Make sure that you guys go and check him out, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? The man has gone full. Somebody said my wife sat on a chair for 8 days after surgery at the Spanish Town Hospital. Jesus of mercy. Donovan Campbell. What? I hope that your wife is okay now. What's up, Althea? I hope that your wife is okay. And you see, this is one of the things that I've realized. There's a lot of Jamaicans that are extremely selfish, and they don't care about anybody else's experience in our country in regards to these social issues. So if it doesn't happen to them and their family, they don't bat an eye to it. It's not something of a conversation. You know, hearing that from you, you know, it's like when they talk about the situation with the economy. You know what labor rights say? The people them don't want to work. That's what them say now. A labor right tried to convince me yesterday that everywhere you go you can get work. So I said to him, what type of work? What type of work? Is it a job where you can actually pay your bills or actually pay bus fare and buy food? What kind of job is it? Is it a job where you can see yourself rising and elevating to some standard of uplifting your lifestyle? And when they ask them these critical questions, they can't answer. What they do is move the goalposts. Because they're die-hearted. Them have tunnel vision. And then them bias towards Marky G because I'm white. These are some of the things I'm understanding from talking to the labor rights them, you know. Oh, if Damian Crawford was the one them would have considered for vote for PMP. Courtney, thanks for the follow. And I'm like, what? So you guys don't remember that Siaga was a prime minister of Jamaica? Oh, no, a black man. And at the end of the day, it's just selfishness. Their situation, whatever it is, it may be even illegal how they're making their money. Andrew Onis being in power, I help them situation. I want the boy don't think get to understand, say the brother said he make money from the government, so maybe he might get government contract. So you see how the people them think? As long as their life is good in Jamaica, they don't care about the other 3-something million of us that is here. You know that is a classist mentality. That's how extremely wealthy class most of them think in any society. They don't bat their eyes for the poor. They absolutely don't care. Yeah, they are shallow-minded, purple rain. You understand? They are extremely shallow-minded. And, you know, that is why when I hear the prophets them speak about how the government's demise, this particular government, and the way of God is going to judge them, the people that follow them is also going to be judged. And they're going to be judged harshly because of that same thing. Because of that same selfishness. And not caring about the youth. Not caring about the state of our education system. Listen, let me tell you something. I am selfish in reverse. And let me explain what I mean by that. I want Jamaica to be such a utopia and so great that nobody now watch me and my money. Nobody now pray for rob me. Because them doing good. You feel what I'm saying? I want that type of Jamaica where prosperity is reigning for real. And people, even if prosperity is not reigning, because prosperity is conceptual, it depends on the person, you know. What do you see as prosperity? Is it that you have a roof over your head, you have a piece of land where you know say yo you can eat from and you don't have to eat from the supermarket, you have a river run through your yard? What is your it don't necessarily have to be material things where you buy a fancy car, or you buy all of these different designer clothes. Prosperity is subjective and objective. It's all about your dreams and your goals for yourself. Are you happy? Are you at peace? Do you have hope? That is prosperity. Can you see your way? You know much people can have the ability for us take things to the other level in terms of earning a lot of money, but them lazy. They don't want the hustle. Listen, at any time we can turn it up and we can make money. Money is not my problem. But you know what brings me peace? Being able to do what I want to do. And I'm just saying, this is an example. Going to the ocean at least 3 times a week and just watching the sunset, meditating. For some people, that is prosperity, you know. So when they talk about access to beaches, it is therapeutic. That is another issue, right? And it's like the people that support this outgoing government, the JLP, it's like they are mute to the actual, Albert, big up. It's like they are mute to the actual issues. It's like when people talk about the challenges that they have, they dismiss it. And the government does it too. So I guess because they are die-hearted, they follow the leadership of Andrew Wont and the Jamaica Lawless Party. They take up all of the narratives that they throw out there. Like, oh, people are bad mind about Darrell Voss spending our tax dollars. We are bad mind about how he spent our tax dollars. I mean, what can go so in real life? Literally, you're telling me that I gave you my money and I sent you to the shop, right, to purchase a pound of sugar. You did not come back with a receipt and you didn't give me back any change. And I gave you a $5,000 bill. I did not get value for my money because there's no way this one pound of sugar costs $5,000. You understand? Somebody said, what has the PMP done differently over the years? Many things. You have to look at record, you know. If you're talking about the education system, when the education system was left to the JLP in 2016, you cannot tell me that based off the numbers of literacy rate that we left it, that the JLP is doing well. So you telling me that the JLP is not selling out the country's assets? That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me? Come with a better argument. Because you really don't know what you're talking about. You really don't know what you're talking about. In terms of assets, we saw one of the worst decisions made. Taking future income to give it away to people, $20,000. That was so economically irresponsible. They took future earnings from a company that the government is managing or owns and gave those future earnings away. Now, in the future, we won't have that money, you know. I want you to understand, you know. And that money did not turn over a profit. It was just given away. I'm going to block this person because they're a distraction. I don't have no time for hidden in the windows and you not talk straight and you not get to the point. Remember, say a Darrell Voss if you vote them out here. Yeah, man, let me play it. But just want to remind you, say, Darrell Voss if you vote them out. Not me. Listen to Darrell Voss. And I'm going to tell you why himself if you vote them out. I'm sorry, my black finger is not numb. I cannot stand right now. There's just too much evidence of mismanagement of funds, trillions of dollars that has been unaccounted for by this government over several ministries, the healthcare system, education, rural situation in court. I don't understand how people don't see the gravity of corruption that has unfolded and scandal under the Jamaica Labour Party. We've never seen this level before. The blatant disregard. We have a prime minister that is suing the Integrity Commission and trying to remove the act that actually deals with illicit enrichment. Literally, he did that. That was in the affidavit, court documents that are public. The man has no shame. Oh, the teachers, majority of the teachers is voting out. Andrew, is today or tomorrow? When them a vote? Tomorrow? The police them? Is it the 3.5 threshold the Mark G put? Brilliant. 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 And for those who don't understand it, I will play something for you, but let me play this first. Let me play this first. Oh, Lord.
Vote them out.
Yes.
Vote them out. You know why? You know why? You know why? You must vote them out. Not because you're JLP. God don't like ugly.
Okay.
Vote them out.
You hear that? Not because you're JLP, God don't like ugly. Vote them out.
Ripping off the people of Jamaica and making our lives much harder than they should be. And I just want to make one additional point, if I may, on the ripping off the people of Jamaica and making our lives much harder than they should be. And I just want to make one additional point, if I may, on this.
Exactly. How can you sue the institution that you implemented? Albeit you weren't the one that did the legislation. You weren't the one that crafted the legislation. It was Mark Golding, right? Where you say they will be voting for people under investigation and don't know. Who will be doing that? The teachers, no, man. Yeah, so the institution that is supposed to hold government officials accountable, the man sued them. They have done everything to discredit the Integrity Commission publicly. Warmington, all of them. Even some of the females them on the party. They have done the most to discredit the Integrity Commission. Right? We saw Kamina have a meltdown when it was presented, the corruption situation. And she had a meltdown. So, you know, what is happening in Jamaica is unprecedented. You know, any decent democracy in the world that Andrew Holness was the leader of, and in the position he's in under investigation, he would have been forced to step aside. He couldn't be running in the next election, and that's a fact. This is an absolute disgrace. All right. No, it's like the figure of those that are being investigated by the Integrity Commission for alleged illicit enrichment is in the double figures. So there's candidates that is running right now. Good morning, Tamika. There's candidates that is running right now that we don't know if they're under investigation. Isn't that wild? Are you guys okay with that? That's like playing a Russian roulette with the future of the country. We don't know if we are voting on bag of thief. Why should they be running again when they know that they're under investigation? No, the IC can't tell us no. And then close the parliament at a time where we won't be able to know who else is under investigation. But what about the individuals? What about the individuals that are actually that know that they're under investigation. Where's their moral compass to say, you know what, I cannot run without this thing being settled, right? And if them in an illegal activity, them know to, you know, they know. If they have been doing the wrong things, they know. So these people are purposefully respecting us. Oh God, man, King Kawayadi, my general. So these people, they don't say I love you, bro. These people are actually destroying the fabric of our society by being in the position that they're in and being involved in these illegal activities. And what it does, it shapes how the society moves. So if at the head of the stream, people see, thank you for the gift, my brother. Respect. Right, did I first me get that? Bad, cowboy style. People, what's up, Tissa? If the people at the head of the stream is not holding themselves to a high standard, or is not being held to a high standard by the institution that have been put in place, Steffi, what's up? Then what does that say to the smaller man? Why are they locking up scammers in Jamaica? Why are they locking up scammers? Them can't stop lock up scammers now. We have scammers in the government. So if you're not locking up scammers in the government, right? How you doing, Jamaica? Boy, Jamaica that hard, you know? Cause me busy like all the time. Worse now. But you're supposed to have my number though. The number is 876-451-6535. Thank you guys for hitting up the like button. So it's like what Marky G said. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. And the river runs into all of Jamaica and we all consume the water of corruption. So are you guys accepting that this is the state in which you want the country to be, where corruption is normalized? I heard, what's her name? Miss Donna Scott Motley say, she said, you know, when you hear the JLP say, Olivine, how you doing? When you hear the JLP say, all they talk about is corruption, corruption, corruption. Right? It's almost like they don't want you to talk about it. And is this true? They are trying to muzzle us, the so-called vloggers, right? That don't agree with their status quo and how they're operating in the country. Devon, big up. Leon Lane say every country is corrupt, but this is a blatant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Enrico Nemad, big up. And then it's just so bad when they talk about the corruption. It's so blatant, brethren. Brother, when you do a little bit of research about the bus, them, you know, you see, say there's no way Daryl Voss paid $1.4 billion for all of those buses, you know. There's no way. We can categorically tell you, say, if he paid that, whoever he paid it to, he wasted our money. And we need it back. I am with Mr. Will Rattigan. Because you guys really need to listen to Mr. Will Rattigan's show. He's educating us on another level because he's a lawyer and he's a reader. So he goes into the laws, he goes into, wait a minute, the government is doing this to us. What can we the people do to get justice? That's what Will Rattigan is doing. That's why it's important for you guys to go and watch Will Rattigan's show, Reasoning with Rattigan on YouTube. You guys need mystic sensation. You understand what I say? Every day Wayne Lonesome come on, Andre Stevens. These people are educating you about a lot of the processes, the intricacies, the details, the things that you won't read. Because you either don't have no time or you don't care to. But things where you need to know. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have knowledge, you are weak. You are not empowered. So the government can abuse you. Imagine a police come to you and say, open your phone. I make me see in your phone. You open the phone game and then you mess up. Because even if you are criminal, you know, even if you have things in your phone where compromise your freedom, you don't know say there's no law, them not have no right to tell us if you open your phone. But because you don't know that, you are abused. And even if you are not a criminal, your privacy has been violated because of your lack of knowledge of not knowing that you're not supposed to open your phone for the police. Them can't demand that of you. It's like your house. Them will come in your house, they need a search warrant. A court order will say, we have probable cause and suspicion that certain activities happening here. And them have to go in front of the judge to present that, and the judge are going to say, all right, here is the court order. And then they can come in your house and search. Right? But outside of that, if you don't have that knowledge there, them can abuse you. Imagine them coming in your house and plant drugs there. And next thing you know, you're going to prison with drugs. Them coming in your house and plant gun in your house. These things have happened all over the world many, many times. There are corrupt cops. Yes, my boss. Respect for that. You're not the only person who tell me, say, me need to get in that politics. But politics are a dangerous place. Politics have to clean up first. Too dark and dirty, brother. Too dark and dirty. I don't think God will lead me to that. Me continue to advocate right here, so. And if God say, there's something need you, and I work on behalf of me and be my voice, I will go there. You see what I say? Respect, man. Sonia, big up yourself. Josiah, how you doing? Yeah, man, he's a lawyer, plus he's a retired FBI agent. So, you guys, I am encouraging you, I'm imploring you, go and listen to Will Rattigan. I know that the videos are long, but one of the things that they have been doing lately, which I have to applaud them for, is that they have put short clips. So I don't know, they probably got an editor to clip up significant parts and evidence. Now, man, it's going to be some Will Rattigan show. You have short clips of different issues, different topics. So this is a perfect time to go. He have something called the Magnitsky Act that he wants everybody to sign. Because he's doing things to protect us, even the vloggers, you know. So if anything happens to any vlogger, they are going after the government, you know. They are going after the government legally. They are going after the government. The FBI, according to the pastor, thus say, well, not thus say the Lord, he did a video that the FBI called him. You understand? And they are watching this government, namely Andrew Honest. None of me say so. Pastor Peter Chambers. So there's a lot going on. And then you have Will Rattigan. So when people say, oh, you know what I'm tell, I'm like, wait a minute. Don't you guys know that Will Rattigan is the FBI? Like a retired FBI agent, a supervisor at that did major operations all over the world. So why wouldn't hey, how you doing there? Big up yourself. Who's that? Victorine Holden. Blessings. Thank you. Mike and we say a while later in our debate. Yes, them already labeled the vlogger them as propagandists. Exactly. So why would you think that Will Rattigan, the FBI, isn't having an eye on Andrew Honest and this government? When Will Rattigan has invested so much time in investigating many different things in the Integrity Commission report, the processes of government, and all of those things. The FBI is watching Andrew Honest. They are monitoring and investigating. Believe. You understand? Yes, democracy will be over if you vote him back, the JLP. That is my opinion. The direction in which they are actually going, the utterances from the Prime Minister, oh, we don't need the opposition to be held accountable, all these types of arguments. He will not allow PMPism to come back in. yeah, it's a dictatorship style mentality. You understand? They have destroyed the political ombudsman. He has put the EOJ, an independent entity, in his office. Those things should not happen because you're in government, right? You have a bias towards you wanting to win back the election, right? And you have the EOJ in your office. Who remember in the local government when what's your name? Juliet Owens did go at the office, the EOJ office, when the ballots was being counted. And the People's National Party supporter them block up the place and get mad. And she have to run. Who remember? It should. And you can imagine if it's going to be in the office of the Prime Minister, the EOJ. People, no. There's too much things that is clearly a conflict of interest with this government. His wife being the Speaker of the House. We can go down to a litany of things. Right? A litany of things. Now, remember that Andrew when said term limit, you know. Now he's saying third term. And remember, see Percy said, him said third term is for the people. He's telling you, use your deductive reasoning. He's telling you that the first 2 terms was for them. To fool them crowd. Listen, I am just letting you know that using your brain and looking at it, it is not far-fetched if they try to steal the election. So all I'm saying to the people is to be vigilant. I'm not saying that they're going to be successful. Because I don't know if you guys heard what yeah, him create history in the wrong way they were. I don't know if you guys heard of what Dr. Dayton Campbell said about these lights, these integrity lights that they have invested in to give their people that are working at the polling stations. So those that come with ID, you know, make sure say the right markers are on there so they don't get no fake stuff. Somebody said, question, my dog pa, why dog pa father-in-law is against the integrity lamp to check the ID them. Why Mike Henry, you pray me, you know. And that's why we're there, you know. You have to ask him that, you know. Why is the JLP opposed to all types of implementations to maintain accountability and integrity? Do you guys notice that? They have the most problems. They have the most problems. Let me just remove this person. Cause me I talk shit, but today I listen. Look at the size of the forehead. Okay, block you as well. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever, ever. Bye. That's what you get for being disrespectful. Why was RGD hacked? Everybody apprehend me. That's why we're here. That's why we're here, guys. Let me play this.
Tax proposal that they have come up with. Now, if you reduce the income tax rate from 25 to 15, it means that somebody who's earning $30 to $40 million of income and who's paying $10 million of tax is going to end up paying $4 million less tax.
Mommy, there's a wire at the door that is pressing on the door. There's a charger wire there. Remove it before you mash it up. Let me play this back.
Off the people of Jamaica and making our lives much harder than they should be. And I just want to make one additional point, if I may, on this tax proposal that they have come up with. Now, if you reduce the income tax rate from 25 to 15, it means that somebody who's earning $30 to $40 million of income and who's paying $10 million of tax is going to end up paying $4 million less tax that the people of Jamaica need to fund the programs to support the society. Our program, and our proposal, which is to increase the threshold, means that the people who need it most, everyone will benefit who pays income tax now, including the man earning 30 to 40 million. But his benefit or her benefit will be no greater than the benefit that the teacher, that the benefit that the police officer, that the benefit that the nurse is getting, which is 100% relief on their first $3.5 million of income. And that is why it's a more progressive, just and fair solution than what they are offering, where ministers of government, prime ministers and others will get a huge tax break by their policy and their proposal, which our proposal will not do. Our proposal is equitable and ensures that those who need it most are the ones who get the benefit.
Now, let us just examine that for a minute. So, persons that are earning over the current threshold of income tax, which is $1.7 million, I believe, Andrew Owens, all of the other wealthy people in Jamaica, when you reduce the income tax deduction from their money from 25% to 15%, they are the ones that benefit the most. The persons that are under 1.7 or a little bit over 1.7, I should say, like the police and these people, really and truly them don't really get a really big break, you know. They don't get a big break because their money is smaller, so they will save less. Remember, it's a percentage thing, you know. So if I am earning $40 million over the threshold, right? $40 million, and I was paying 25% of $40 million. How much money was that? How much money is that? A $10 million. So those persons that was earning $40 million over the threshold was paying an income tax of $10 million. Right? So when them drop it from 25% to 15%, that $10 million becomes $6 or $4 million. Oh, let's see. I think at 40%. Yeah, it becomes $6 million. So they put back $4 million in their pocket. Now, when you increase the threshold to $3.5 million, the teachers, the nurses, the police, the soldier them, they will pay zero income tax. The persons them up at the top, where make the most money, were wealthy, will still be paying the 25% income tax. And what that is going to do is encourage people to grow their wealth. Right? Because it even helps the bigger people them too, you know, them still save one look of money, you know. Because after 3.5 million is when they will be taxed. So that person that made 41.7 million, right? When you minus 3.5 million from the 41.7 million, call it say at $38.2 million will be taxed at 25%, not 40 million. So them still save $1.8 million in them pocket. You understand? So both the rich and the poor equitably benefit from the threshold going to $3.5 million. And the government is going to increase the threshold as the economy grows under the PMP. So the rich people them still are going to benefit, but the poor people them are going to benefit too. And then you don't really have to worry about too much of the loss of the income tax collection from the budget or the economy. I hope that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. If you understand, type understand. Because it's a brilliant idea from Mark Golding. Right? You understand? Somebody said teachers, doctors, nurses, the whole public sector bond them all. You wanna understand? Alright. Somebody said all police officers will be voting against the JLP. They should. they should. They should. Will it work for private companies too? Of course. What's up, Angela? Pebbles, big up yourself. Gavin said, understand that here. Okay, this person don't understand nothing. So we're gonna delete them from my channel. Goodbye. Jacqueline said, because they will spend it back in the economy. George, big up yourself. George Lee. No, that's the other thing. Who spends the most money? Who spends the most money? Poor and middle class. So if you increase the poor and middle class with a higher threshold, and they're gonna keep more money in their pockets, which they will spend. And then I mean, what's his name? Julian Robinson explained it perfectly at the debate. The people have more money to spend, so guess what? Them are go buy furniture, them are go buy this, them are go buy that, because them have more money to spend. Now, from those purchases, the government get what is called indirect tax. So money circulating helps the economy. What is happening in Jamaica now is that people don't have no money. It is stagnant. Although them have the job, they're not getting paid enough. So them can't afford to go out and spend what they don't have. So it stagnates the economy. That's why the economy is not growing. And then we're not producing anything. Let's talk about the farmers. We're not producing enough. Our importation bill has doubled since the JLP has come into power. That is not good. If the importation bill doubled, and there was a growth, hand to mouth, exactly, Mike Henry. If the and big up, make me talk. No, I don't think they reached them. I tell myself to invite them. I guess he's live. But big up, make me talk TV with Tavares, Mr. Tavares. Howie says, big up every time, G, respect, no doubt. So, what was I saying? I was talking about the economy, money circulating, indirect tax, the government collecting. Once the money, oh yes, the production. If the importation bill was doubled and they were growing in terms of exporting and leveling up with the importation bill a little bit higher than it, it wouldn't be so bad enough. It wouldn't be so bad. But the production is so low that it's a clear hurt. We are hemorrhaging. The economy is hemorrhaging. Our economy is on life support. I want you guys to understand that our economy is on life support. Stage critical. If something is not done soon, drastically to grow the economy, we're in trouble. That is why the plans of the PMP is so critical. And this is why you should vote them in. Let me tell you something. One thing is this, that people is going over people's head. You see what the PMP is doing for land ownership, to increase land ownership, and have people get their one trick pony. Yes, tourism, right? What's up, Ezra? How you doing? Ezra, what kind of something that you type? Ezra type on something all like a Jackie, you know what you say? Okay, yeah, I read that already. All right. So, the land title initiative of the People's National Party is a critical plan. And let me tell you why. The more people have their land titles, the more they have access to credit. Access to credit from the banks. Because now they can use that land title to borrow money for many different reasons, right? And one of those reasons is to expand their wealth in terms of investing into some type of business. If they didn't have the land title, they wouldn't have access to that money and to that money for them to borrow to do that. So that in itself is going to increase the wealth of the people over time. The more people that have land titles, the more access to loans that they're going to have. You guys get that, right? You see how practical that is? So, we say buying 2 taxi. Yeah, we say buying 2 taxis so you can get rich like Andrew Wallace. Yo! Somebody say, I always say farming should be our priority, not tourism. No. Listen. I am not saying that tourism shouldn't be a priority. There needs to be tourism reform. Right? What that means? Protecting our labor force in tourism. You see, that is another thing. You see the removal of tax and tips? More money in the people in pocket. Albeit that them get the idea from Trump. Them still use it. Why the JLP never implement the idea? Why the JLP never implement the idea? Russell Reed, what's up, bro? Say showing respect and hitting the like button, keep speaking the real. If your country gets too bad, we got big booty woman in America for you, player. Yo, I love my brother Russell, man. Hey, Russell, man. Yo, man, you should come through more often, fam. Yo, shout out to Russell, man. Yo, Russell said if Jamaica gets too bad, he got a place in Houston for me. He got girls, you know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Russell, man. Russell Red in the building, man. Shout out to Russell. Oh, yo, see, it's not just, I get mad love from a lot of people all around the world. And I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I appreciate y'all for real, you know what I'm saying? So Mike Henry says, Bolo, them even said they are willing to listen to the people for suggestions. That is people power. Yes, the People's National Party is going to have one of the most driven consultation efforts in the next 5 years, especially when it comes down to constitutional reform. The way how the JLP has done it, they have been just doing what they do. They haven't been doing serious consultation with the people. And they can't say it's a lie. They have had minuscule amount of consultation. As a matter of fact, I'll take it a step further. I think that the People's National Party in their campaign for leadership up until this point has probably had equal amount of consultation just for their campaign, or even more, to find out what is in the minds of the people. And as a matter of fact, they have had more consultations. Some of them have come on television and others have not come on television. Because what they're doing, they're on the ground and they're asking the people, what is it? That's how they came up with their plans, you know, for the manifesto, you know. If you guys are listening, you know, the people are the ones that gave them the suggestions as to what they would like to see happen, you know, for change, you know, that will make their lives better, you know. That's how they come up with the Ease program, the Right program, the taking of the tax off tips. They have spoken to the workforce, and these are tangible things they can do to relieve the pressure of the people, because cost of living in Jamaica is getting way too high. Some more people now literally cannot afford food, although the unemployment rate is at a low of 3.3%. And the context to the unemployment rate is that, yes, it's at 3.3%. However, how did they calculate the unemployment? It is not the same standard that it was years ago. First and foremost, there's over 600,000 people that are not seeking a job. The government does not recognize them as unemployed because they're not seeking a job. I oppose to that. That don't make no sense. So when you tell me that 3.3% of people, 3.3% of Jamaicans is unemployed and it's at an all-time low, what about the 600 odd that is not seeking a job, that has given up because the jobs them just not cutting it? they can't pay their bills. Them rather go do some type of hustle or something instead of going on a formal job and work for anybody. How you doing, Mad Hunter Gamer? So the cause and effect, and then the way how they remember, you know, this is one of the things, you know, the standard of employment now is that if you work 1 hour a week, you are considered employed. What job, 1 hour a week, a 1 hour a week job, what can that do in terms of your bills? What can that do in terms of your transportation bill? Let's start there. Your food bill to go to work. 2 things. Which job is paying you? What's up, Jennifer? Which job is paying you 1 hour a week that can supplement your life for you to live a decent life, for you to have some dignity of a roof over your head? Which job? So when they boast about 3.3% unemployment rate, it is deceptive. They are being disingenuous. Honestly. They are not ready at all. I'm sorry. They are not ready. Do not be fooled, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? Do not be fooled. 6 days left for deliverance. May I tell you? September 3 next week, Wednesday, man. Somebody said PMP must be held account in the government. We are dealing with the betterment. Yes. Thank you so much. I have said that several times. Leon. We're not going to ease up off the pressure of accountability when the PMP goes into power. You know? As a matter of fact, the pressure will be amplified because we are tired. We have PTSD. The Jamaica Labour Party has done so much damage that we are not tolerating any more damage. The People's National Party will have to run a clean government. Yes, a clean government. We don't want to, not even a whiffer. We don't want to hear no whispers. We don't want to see no whispers. We don't want to hear one IC report. We don't want to hear Auditor General cry. We want to hear the Auditor General say, wow, you know, I have to give them credit. They are up to date with their books and everything is balanced. That is what I want. We want a well-oiled machine operation running. We are tired of corruption. I know I am. And the people that listen to me and love my program, I know that you guys are too. We are not tolerating it anymore from any government. So the PMP will be held to the highest standards. They will be held to the Singapore standards. If there is anything that comes out about anybody, we're going to assume that you're guilty until you prove yourself innocent. Point blank period. We're tired. Alright? Somebody said, my road from Berwick to Crawl are the baddest. It takes 30 minutes from Crawl for each trip. Whoa! I don't even know where Crawl is, but they're talking about the roadways there. Mama Son in a place where I deal with me, just scroll down to the big up yourself, Mama Son. I wonder if I see this in the box. A Mama Son in a box, yes. Let me just see it, you know. Mama Son, what's up? Sorry if it takes so long. Mama Son in a place, you know, people. Hold on, let me turn up my phone.
Sit down, funny.
What go on? Sefu, where are you with?
Yeah.
Where are you, Mama Son? Me see you there in a place, man.
What, Bolo?
Me there, baby, me there.
Me there on the ground.
They me not see you live last night, man. You never see me in the comment section.
No, my brother, I never see you.
Yeah, man, me there, man. Me see a song and thing, man. And I say, yo, turn on some music.
Whenever I can't come back home, I can't coach them.
Yes.
I can't come back in my city, so I show them say me and the woman for the city.
Live. What you mean? Brawling.
Yeah.
Mama Son, I miss ya.
Yes, man. Never come, man. We not on TikTok and blog and can't make a vote.
No joke,
I
a true.
make a vote, man. I'm putting in a party.
Yes.
One man kitchen, I never do in a water man with integrity. I will tell you that the criminal and the scamming and the disrespect.
Yes.
You see me?
Yes.
I mean, I know all the Prime Minister, I go come tell you, take a market, rent for own, and put it to teacher alone, and we civilian have a chance to rent our own.
Yes.
No more we can't get to the rent to own, come up, hey, Andrew, that can't check quicker, the people that, if them smart, them are going to know so them can't afford to income, them need a house to themselves, don't they?
Of course. Of course. Of
So you
course.
come tell people rent to one, but you hand it over to the teacher. When we look at that 20, 25, or 29-year-old, want a house, you have 7 years ago, rent to one. Hey, Andrew, you can't trick me. But outside, Andrew, my outside, I mean, I'm going to eat the Prime Minister. You want to see?
Yo!
The police chief pass me, so I say, officer, I'm outside.
Yes.
I remember, you can't lock them, and there's no more Prime Minister, them laugh, you see? But there, my brother, man, we're there.
Yo, me say me too love you, yeah, man.
Right now, the soul man come now.
Yes.
Let me them cook some food for the ends and build back energy like yesterday. I made the place turn up back again.
Straight.
What have we do?
Yes.
We not do it because we not do it for the MP, and we are doing it because we want a better for our country.
Straight.
So we can't run, but we are running with the MP and leader.
No.
We can't do for themselves.
Right. And that are the thing. The people in the country who don't want to be empowered, we don't have to stretch on hand to the politician them. And them things that we are talking about. You understand? So we can stand up our own 2 feet. That is it. So we can.
Vote them out, man.
Yeah, man, we have to vote them out, man.
Vote them out.
Have to vote them out, mama.
All who are asleep, wake up now. All who are asleep.
Yes.
Wake up and say them and say, some people say, yo, mama son, are you we are talking about every day at the place and have more energy in the community or so?
Yes.
Glad you come.
Straight.
They say, all this girl now will vex.
Yes.
I mean, I never saw a reason for that, man. I say, yo, we have to do this. We're not doing it for we, we're doing it for generation.
That is it. I'm glad to see them on the ground because your energy contagious, you know. They can't manage you, you know. They can't manage you at all. That is it, mommy. Go on do your thing. Yeah, roll on. All right, that's your word.
Somebody don't invite me out for that blood, so I wait for them to come pick me up.
That is
They
it.
don't know. Yeah.
Best of yourself.
Later, my brother.
All right, cool. Much love. That is Mama San. Big up Mama San. For pass through, you know. Mama San touchdown in Jamaica. Yeah, man, everybody has to big up Mama San, you know. Me I tell you, man, Mama San energy no normal, man. Right now, she one of them where me know say liberate them afraid of the leadership. Anywhere she touch, her energy is contagious. Look like say my phone me have to reset that live here. Hold on there. The other day me I noticed that the camera go out. Guys, like F1, yeah man, F1 up the thing. F1. See it there? Do the right thing, man. Yeah man, continue to love up the area. Continue to love up the area. Alright, you know what to do. Love up the area, guys. Thank you. Alright, let's get into this now.
Welcome back, Jamaica.
Let's get into this, because it's serious.
Welcome back. Hello, caller, good night.
Yeah. I call you about a big deal chant and I didn't know. First thing I man, tell her. Implant everything up. Implant everything.
Hold on there.
But I am telling you this. The Israelis are known. They have that contract where the Israel black book. So when you got JLP and Tom Tavares,
700 billion. Jamaican, 700 billion.
In terms of how the public will assess. Julian is not usually like this. He's usually something.
yes, listen to what Marvin.
Don't want to talk about the debate, so I don't want to talk about that. The debate is clear.
On the electorate.
It's clear.
How coincidental that the RGD today got a cyber attack?
Electoral Office of Jamaica.
Have the ID to make sure that the necessary security features are there.
To comrades that are mass
Being used in this election. With voter fraud potentially being a high in this election.
Yes.
And things of all magnitude said to potentially come to fruition. Dr. Dayton Campbell over the weekend said
Yes.
that he has purchased or he has procured enough voter lamps for the PNP indoor agents. Listen to this, Jamaica. Listen to this now.
Tavares Vincent says Dr. Campbell is trying to misinform the electorate.
Of course, Dr. Campbell.
JLP's representative on the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, ECJ, Tom Tavares Vincent, is denouncing a promise from PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell to equip all indoor agents with integrity lamps on election day. Dr. Campbell made the assertion while speaking to comrades at a mass meeting in Mandeville on Sunday. He says the integrity lamps will be used to verify voter IDs.
I have taken a decision and we have bought integrity lamps for every single constituency so that we are going to train our indoor agents. Pick up your integrity lamp, look at the voter ID, look to the security guard. Every single constituency that the PNP is putting up a candidate has been given their integrity lamp so they can look at the ID to make sure that the necessary security features are there.
But yes, Jamaica. Why is the JLP opposed to the integrity lamp being used?
Exactly.
Why is the JLP and Tom Tavares Vincent opposed? Listen to what Tom Tavares Vincent is saying.
Tavares Vincent says Dr. Campbell is trying to misinform the electorate.
Of course, Dr. Campbell, as a member of the Electoral Commission, should know better than this. No worker, PNP or GLP, would be entitled to walk into a polling station with an integrity lamp. There is only one integrity lamp in the polling station. It is provided by the Electoral Office of Jamaica.
Well, we, the PNP, is going to reinforce that the integrity lamp is used. The indoor agent is going to reinforce that the integrity lamp is used for every voter that comes in with your ID. The integrity lamp is going to be used, Jamaica. Reinforcement, comrades. Reinforcement, indoor agents. Reinforcement, reinforcement, reinforcement.
Can you imagine if the integrity lamps that they provide at the EOJ, which is in the office of the Prime Minister, by the way, right? Can you imagine if those integrity lamps start to mysteriously malfunction? Well, shout out to Mr. Dr. Dayton Campbell for being proactive in securing a procurement of enough integrity lamps to give all PNP selected indoor agents so they can have their own, and if anything happens to that lamp, we are going to make sure that these IDs stand on its integrity. No, Tavares is a lawyer, you know, but you know, his integrity is questionable. His propensity, am I using the right word? His propensity for equality and fairness is questionable. I don't trust him at all. Not even a little bit. And he's alive. Cheryl Picard says because they don't have any integrity. Something they say, Rose says she not trust them either. Lady G, big up yourself. Ash say, why? them want thief the election. You know, you have to question why are they opposing the lamps with, I don't understand. That is like another barrier. Anrams, what's up, love? That's another barrier of protection against thievery. So I am a bit confused as to why they are opposed to them having the lamps. Somebody give me a good reason outside of these people are advocates for criminality. Give me a good reason why there shouldn't be more lamps. Why would the indoor agents need to? Are you listening? Asha Jones? What does it hurt for the indoor agents to have the lamps? Tell me how that hurt the process of elections. Please explain it to me. Because you asked the wrong question. how does the indoor agents having the integrity lamp for themselves, how does that hurt the election process? Go. Where are the lamps coming from? It doesn't matter where are the lamps coming from. You ask BAE that question. What is the purpose of the lamps? The purpose of the lamps is to identify illegal identification. It doesn't matter where they're coming from. It matters that they are effective. How do you know that the lamps actually work? Just like how my man, they buy the bus them and then test them. They might go buy the lamp them and test them. You're asking some stupid questions. You're asking some the same place where them buy the lamp them for the EOJ and the same place them buy the lamp them for the people them, the PMP workers them on the day. What's up, Mary? You're asking the wrong question. Why are you opposed to the workers them having the lamps? Ash. Insulting? How did I insult you? How did I insult you? By giving you my opinion? By telling you that you're asking the wrong questions? How did I insult you? Tell me how me insult you, me apologize. How did I insult you? You're asking all the wrong questions. Why are you opposed to them having the lamp? I know you don't answer that the question, you know. I also asked you how them having the lamp is going to affect the election process, or stop it, or how is it a negative? How is it a negative, right? That the people that work there have their own lamps. How is that a negative? What's up, Billy Davis? Salute. K. Spence, big up. Answer that question. No answer. Crickets.
They don't want the integrity lamp to be used.
They don't. They don't.
They don't want the integrity lamp to be used. They know why they don't want the integrity lamp to be used.
Yes. They know why. They know why.
How coincidental.
Yes.
That today the national, what it name? RGD, the registrars, general's department.
Yes.
Got a cyber hack.
You hear that?
How coincidental that the RGD today got a cyber attack. How coincidental. Read the room with me now. How coincidental.
Thank you so much, Leon Lee. Andrew Ones did not concede defeat in the local government election. The lamps are necessary. We don't trust them. We don't trust this government to have or handle a free and fair elections. And there's many reasons why we don't trust them. Right? They have dismantled the office of the political ombudsman, dismantled it from being independent and non-partisan, and have put the office of the political ombudsman in their office, the office of the Prime Minister. And you're telling me that a well-thinking person that has any sense is going to trust this government to keep a free and fair elections? The same government that said they would not surrender Jamaica to the People's National Party. So they have Jamaica under hostage. This is a hostage situation, ladies and gentlemen. Jamaica is being held hostage by the Jamaica Labour Party. This is very serious. This is not no joke thing. So when people come on here and ask me stupid questions, and I state that it's a stupid question, it's not an insult, it's a stupid question. It's either you're misinformed or you're being disingenuous. Right? Because all of the evidence points to a potential thievery. Some attempt of thievery in the upcoming election. But like I said, them a plan and God a wipe. You understand? Them a plan and God a wipe.
That the RGD today. Got a cyber.
Thank you, Gloria. Exactly.
The RGD that
The devil
has all of our
win.
data about what?
Listen.
When you're born, when you're dead, where you live, where you're married,
Yes.
came under a cyber attack 1 week before the election.
So the Office of the Registrar General, RGD, formerly the RGD, this cyber attack, I don't even know if they know what we lost. All right? You need a moderator. They can monitor the comments. Let me give you that moderator stick, Angela. Because some of my time of the year. Give you a moderator stick. You know, some have a bunch of moderators already. Oh Lord, but them just don't. Me I go sort out the moderator thing. But anyway, this place that has all our information. So you know that you can go to the polling station without an ID, right? And once you can confirm certain things, certain finer details about yourself that nobody else should know, well, the RGD had those information. Now, if those information are compromised and there's an attempt to rob the election, persons can go into the polling station, claim to be somebody else, get asked questions about who they claim to be, which if they're going to attempt that, you think they would study it, right? Say they would know, yeah man, you know, say, my wife named this, my middle name of that, my wife middle name of that, so forth and so on. That question has been compromised. Those information has been compromised. So if there was an attempt, hypothetically speaking, to rob this election, there are certain seats that they would target, wouldn't they? Strategically, that they are weak in. Yes? That they would want to get to secure a victory, yes? And they would know the numbers through canvassing where they are at in terms of how much more votes they would need. Yes? You know, it requires us to think. To really open our brains and think. Sometimes you have to think like a criminal, you know, to unravel the criminal's plans. Let's continue. And these are questions.
1 week before the election. And who is in charge of the electoral system? The Israelis.
Hey.
Israelis in charge of the electoral system.
Yes.
1 week before the election, RGD with NIDS came under a cyber attack.
Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I want the voter turnout. One love Dwayne, big up yourself, Clinton. Jerome Reed, big up. Jasmine Murray, big up. This is why I want the comrades and the undecided voters to come out in your full numbers to vote. All right? Come out in your full numbers to vote. So the number of people that has voted, the contribution is so overwhelming that even in an attempt, a potential attempt to steal this election by the ruling party, right? They will still lose. Yes? And lose badly. Ladies and gentlemen, come out. You see people flying to come vote. Just talk to Mama San a while ago. I 2 days ago, I see Mama San a foreigner. Mama San even tell me, say, me no watch her all day, but I never know say she coming. Everybody when I tell her say, come and say she reached there. She's not the only one. There's a lot of people tucked into their houses with their family members, and their sole reason for coming to Jamaica at this time is to vote out the Jamaica Labour Party. These are facts. Right? So, Colin, how you doing? I am encouraging you all to come out in your absolute full numbers. Come out early. Now, if it's 9 a.m. polling station open, make sure you're not out there by 8. Farm the line. You understand? Somebody said, take a Alan say it's my first time voting. Well, if I hear first time voting, I have to ask if you have voted for the PMP. I believe all first time voters are voting for the PMP. Because it's 7 a.m. when you come out 6 a.m. Jacob Edwards said, let them match their fingerprints against the ID. I don't know if they're at the level. Rodney, so you're doing. I don't know if they're at the level where they have the fingerprints yet, you know. I don't know. I don't know if they're at that level yet.
Are you seeing Jamaica?
Mm-hmm.
Are you understanding? The cyber attack was deliberate, in my opinion, and very calculated.
And you know who else? Our master teacher upon this thing. We speak the people them language. Talk your mind TV. And Heart of I Press. And Isabel Rose. Hey, a whole heap of we still there? Whole heap of we. Yeah, I tell you. There's a lot. And big up Right Mango. I'm really appreciate Right Mango, and big up London 45 _ Both those ladies are warriors. You know. Right Mango more in tune politically with the history and everything from a long time ago till now, because of, you know, her age. She lived through the manly time. Jamaica hot topic too, yes. There's a lot of us. Audrey Cook, big up. Yeah, man. So, I hear Right Mango say, one good comrade is better than several laborites.
The cyber attack, Jamaica.
Oh, my days.
And that is why
Jamaica call us definitely. Definitely.
Because all that was bogus IDs and bogus card and bogus electoral ID. Will not get a chance. Recall what Peter Escute said last night. Recall what Peter Escute said last night. No, it's not the Indian who get it. It's the Israelis who got it, producer. The Israelis who got... Anybody have that contract where the Israelis got...
Dre Brand, yes, Dre Brand doing an excellent job on TikTok.
It's never the EOJ system. Israel, if them name the Israel...
If me start naming everybody a problem. We don't go and name them in the chat.
Yes, hello, short and spicy, please.
Yeah, good night. You know what I'm saying? I know today, if you feel done like me, I find last week, I go there, I get to you say system done. Me go to Monday, then tell me say system done. Me take a break yesterday, I go to the Kitty Andre, and then tell me say system done. And when I start getting mad now, papers, when I go look for birth paper them, I say, lady call me and I question me. When me look out, I tell her around 2 weeks ago, and to go to figure and bring birth paper, come give me. Andre, when I go to you, when I work, I say to me, let me tell you something. You know where your son name? They say, yes, RGB. The man say, no, I know RG, your son name. Your son name is office of the Prime Minister. So, I cannot go on out for you. I want for people turn back. I mean, this I see the Andre Seminary that turn back because after the 11th of August, they go do the application. And then give me 1 week to complete, and when we go to Monday, we can't get to them till about 16 down. Well, one come and pinch me and tell me, so listen to me now. I deal like people them information, them in their heart.
You don't know why it was hacked today, producer and Jamaica. You don't know why I want it was hacked today. Let me tell you.
So this lady that just called is saying that it's not yesterday. It was hacked. It was hacked before that. Because she was trying to go there to get information and she couldn't get it. Every day she go them turn her back until them finally admit, say, yo, somebody. People, don't give those persons any relevance. Don't at them. I block him already. Don't at them. You understand? Patricia, what's up? Don't at them. Don't give them any relevance, yeah? Don't give them any relevance. We're gonna stick to the issue. So they had that. Sonia, how you doing, Sonia? They've been having issues on with the RGD for days. So all of this information, our information about private information, very, very, very private information that nobody else should know outside of you disclosing it with them, is now potentially gone to whoever. And this is a serious cause of concern. That's why I'm encouraging all undecided voters and all comrades. If you know somebody and they need, as a matter of fact, you guys should be preparing for Uber services with your MPs and stuff like that. The persons that are elderly and that can't take the hassle, I need you guys, the disabled, the elderly, I need you guys to make a concerted effort to get them in the polling station first when you have your transportation services, because you don't want them to be in a space where they have hackle and, you know, them elderly and them disabled. Get them in there first. Early in the morning, get them out there. By 1 o'clock, election for call. Done. PMP win. 1 p.m. Yeah, right there. So 1 p.m. at that time we want the election for call. 1 p.m. PMP win. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Why it was hacked today? It was hacked today because they went in to get the name and the date. You remember, you know, when you're going for the system, you know, you can find where you're born, don't it?
Yes, Andre, yes.
Your date of birth, don't it?
Yes.
Your place of birth, don't it? Who are your mother and your father, don't it?
Of
Remember,
course.
majority of the people now go vote with them national ID. So you can use the black book. So when you go in now and the poll clerk asks you and the presiding officer asks you, you say you want to use the black book to vote. Them say, what is your date of birth? You can't tell them the person your date of birth. John Brown, born 1952, August 11th. Right? Now, what is your mother's name? Miss Jane Brown. What is your father's name? Jerry Brown. That automatically qualifies.
Information, yes, Andre.
So, how coincidental today it was hacked?
Man say, place on your RGB again. Man say, place on your RGB again. In your office as the Prime Minister. And that's the man tell me today. Because me I go in front of me and I see when the girl is bad. You get mad in there, you know. And so now to give me back every space because it's time when the place is down. So you have to give me some report. And so then
it don't name RGD again, they name the office of the Prime Minister. Wow. 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 Where said there's a pick in the black book? Okay. Alright.
So
what about corrupt? What about corrupt agents? I can't do that right now, Patricia. I have to go in settings. Let me see if we can do it. Hold on there.
Well, look how them do it on today. People work, they tell me to say in your office of the Prime Minister.
Israeli firm wins EOJ contract. You hear that? An Israeli firm in 2022. Them name Pangi or Pangi, IT. They specialize in digital transformation. And coincidental today, Jamaica. See there. See there, Jamaica. See there. Them trying very hard and very desperate to win this election. Them trying very hard, Jamaica, and they're very desperate. And a lot of people are trying to get on the EOJ website, and it is telling them invalid IP address.
Wow. Wow.
It says to them invalid IP address.
That is crazy. Yeah,
and
that's,
you're telling me that
crazy.
something fishy not happening. So imagine Jamaica. The national needs. So how then you can trust that needs is here? If needs and RGD got hacked today. Hello, Paula, good night.
Yeah, Andre.
Yeah.
It is alleged, and let us say it's alleged that the Pegasus is there working, okay?
It is alleged that the Pegasus is working.
Yes, the Israelis are there. Remember the Israelis, they have the best election machinery. They're here. Yeah, they're there. That's why they talk about the glitch. They're checking out the glitches to make sure. Come election day, you're going to see a lot of different things.
My God.
Yes. Yeah, the Israelis are here. Remember they get the contract to do the next.
Yes.
If you remember a couple years ago when the Prime Minister went to Israel and talked about agriculture, he didn't take the agriculture minister.
May I work on it, people? Me soon get some moderator. May I remove them one here?
Yeah.
Thank you, caller.
I remove them moderator here.
Last week got working. No, it is not working. Coincidental to that, Jamaica. Coincidental to that. Coincidental to that. Israeli company 2 years ago. Can you imagine all them dead people? Hello, caller, good night. Hello, good night. Hello, caller, good night. Election system, it's inevitable. You remember in the local government, yes, voting are going up till 9 o'clock at Port Plan.
All them
no more of that.
All them something.
Nothing I need around here.
No.
Hello, good night.
Deb, what's up, Deb?
Hello, caller, good night. You know, annoy me, you know. Hello, caller, good night.
Good night, Andre. You know, I am so nervous about those same Israeli people. I know something is wrong, you know, and they are the ones Andrew is depending on to win this election because he cannot win the election without thieving it. No way he can win it. And the man tell me saying up to some hanky-panky, some thieving. That's the only way Andrew Wallace can win an election in a Jamaica.
Well,
you understand?
We're going to stand firm.
Please, and they need to turn up with the integrity. They want anything named integrity. Those people don't want it because they have no integrity.
All right.
That's their problem.
Bless you now. Hello, caller, good night. Good night, caller, good night. It's very unfortunate what is happening. Very, very unfortunate what is happening. Let me take the first commercial break, Jamaica. I'm going to take my first commercial break, and when I come back, welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, caller. Good night.
Yes. I called about a month ago. I was telling about this election that Mark Bowling have to.
Hey, Patricia, what's up?
Make sure they have some serious people over this election. Because that is the only chance I know.
So, I'm going to move on from that because I want to touch upon something else because somebody recommends a pre-out live, yeah? So, the concerns around election in terms of a free and fair election, I think that, why do I keep blocking the person instead of may I try get new moderators, but it not work. Right, What go on DJ Virtual, you say? If you try to be a counselor so PMP can win. Big up yourself, you know, brother. You got that go on.
The plans for the constituency.
Our plans are this. When I was growing up, as you would know, the Northern Belt is all interconnected. So I grew up in Northeast St. Andrew.
Maybe Mr. Darren Plavna fix 1,000 or 6,000 building fancy stuff. There's still persons who do not have water in their running water. I greet you from the hills of Socio-political.
How you doing, my brother?
So this is an interview with Paul Potmore on Arise Jamaica and Partner Jaw TV. We got Blackberry in the building. I've been on vacation in another country, but tonight is Anjo set up, candlelight, for the no. Hold on there. Oh my God.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
No, moderators. Moderator job simply no. It's a voluntary job. You're not getting paid. But you have to do what I can't do. You have to encourage the people to, and that is it. You have to encourage them to, and the content. Say it with me. L and S, the content. That is the job of the moderator. Welcome the persons that come in and that are respectful and greet them. That is the job of a moderator. Now on TikTok, I've been trying to get new moderators. But TikTok, you know, some life I got end because my battery got dead. So come over to Bolo VNR 2.0 or Bolo VNR clips. Alright? Because I'm there at 8%. But just I'll make it run till it dead. But I am informing you from now that the battery of this phone can die at any minute. Any second, as a matter of fact. For TikTok. This phone. Alright? This phone. Yeah. Not you guys. You guys are good on YouTube. But this battery is going to die soon. Alright? Alright. Oh, let me plug in this one. Cause this a battery I ever run on fast enough. Best phone I have. Mary said Bolo, 2 ladies who prayed this morning was touching. Then Andre played the Jamaica pledge. And we know God is working. So hold on, the lady then pray after Paul Potmore came on.
From the Lord, every blood sacrifice, I call upon the fire of the Most High, Mr. Mark Goldie, that will be the next Prime Minister. It's the Golden also. Is it Grand Rising?
Yes. A prayer for Mark Golding as he trods upon the serpent this morning.
Andre, I wake up in the morning.
Yes.
And I have my devotion.
Mm-hmm.
And while I have my devotion, the Spirit has directed me about praying for the opposition.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you are in order, you are hearing, again, I say, you would not understand how much you are connected to the divine source.
Mm.
And not only am I praying for Mr. Golden, also,
yes,
I would like to encourage him to let him know that the national pledge and the national anthem is the covenant of the country that has been broken.
Mm-hmm.
And in order for him to go through this country with the divine power, he has to restore the national pledge and anthem to every appointment in Jamaica.
Yes.
Eternal Father, bless our land.
Guide
us with your mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light to countless hours.
Winnie made big up.
Mr. Mark Golden, great defender, grant true wisdom from above.
Yes.
True wisdom from above.
Yes.
Righteous, eternal, and everlasting Father.
Yes.
You said that righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach unto any man. And for our country to go forward, we have to have a true leader.
Yes.
A leader with integrity.
Yes.
A leader who seek your face, mighty God. A leader who depend on you for direction and not a pretender. And so this morning, we come into your presence, most righteous and holy Father. And we lift up the leader, Mr. Mark Goldie, that will be the next Prime Minister.
Yes.
Before you this morning, Father. And I ask of you to open up the heavens of the heavens.
Yes.
Send on the angels with flaming sword. That every trap that the enemy will try to set for your leader, for your son, that you will go before.
Yes.
In every street, every lane, every hero, through the length and breadth of Jamaica.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
Where they have set up their derricks, where they have set their trap. I come against every lethargic spirit, every lion demons, every altar that is being set.
Yes, Lord.
I call upon the fire of the Most High. Rain down in Jamaica to deplete the plans of the adversary.
Yes, Lord.
I am going into the belly this morning because we are not wrestling against flesh and blood.
Yes.
But against principalities,
and
rulers of darkness in high and low places.
Yes, Lord.
I am calling upon the Most High this morning to four-port Jamaica. Come forth, Michael.
Yes, Lord.
Come forth, Archangels Michael. Come forth, Archangels Raphael. Come forth, Archangels Uriel. With your flaming sword.
Yes, every God.
I am giving a warning.
You listen to this morning?
To those who allow themselves.
Yes,
oh. What's up, Ivan?
Be tricked and taking money. To not go and do what is right.
Yes.
I root up every lying spirit.
Yes.
I root up every deceitful spirit.
Yes, Lord.
I come against every dividing spirit that are lurking all around. I ask the power of the Most High God to sever every lethargic spirit.
Yes, Lord.
Sassy, what's up?
Mark Golden will lead the country in righteousness. Let the spirit of truth, let the spirit of righteousness arise. Let the spirit of justice, let the spirit of peace, let the spirit of unity destroy every lethargic spirit that is trying to control the mind of the people. I come against every demonic forces from the Freemason, from the Lodge, every blood sacrifice. I cancel them with the fire of the Most High God. I root up. I go in the ocean. And every marine spirit that they're rising up. I come against it by the powers of the Most High. I cover Jamaica from the east, west, north, and south with the powers of the Most High God. I declare war I call down fire. Holy Ghost fire. Burn out sins and carnal weakness. Restore Jamaica. Restore the covenant of our national anthems and our national pledge. Because it is a covenant between God and man. This is the reason why Jamaica was able to stand and they have weakened it. This morning I come before you and I pronounce the power of the Most High. I pronounce the power of the Most High over Jamaica. Every security forces, every lethargic spirit within the security forces, I render it powerless. Every lethargic in the police, the soldier, the nurse, the doctor, the fireman, I place them all before you this morning. Angela. And as a mighty God, the God of Daniel, the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, we call upon you this morning. We send the powers of the Most High over the country. Jamaica has been redeemed. And we all have to stand on the spirit of truth. We all have to stand on the spirit of justice, the spirit of righteousness, the spirit of peace. No weapon that is formed against any individual that stands up for righteousness will prosper. Amen. No weapon can come against you, Andre, because you're covered. No weapon can come against our leader. Amen. No weapon.
Bless you now. Bless you now.
And I give thanks to the Most High.
Amen. Amen.
I give thanks to the Most High.
Thank you, Mama. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Hallelujah. My son, continue to blow the shofar. Because when you blow the shofar, there's a shift within the heaven realms.
Yes.
Yara Satanda. Masukutriya.
Bless you now.
Thank you, Andre, for allowing yourself to be used by the Most High. You are covered.
Yes.
You are secure. And this change has come. Keep on, keeping on.
Bless you now. Bless you.
God bless you.
As Matt Golding enters the debate today, we pray for clarity. We pray for articulation. We pray for precision, mighty God. We ask that there shall be no wind of confusion when he speaks. We ask for him to be subtle. We ask for him to be profound. But we ask for him to be lethal in his words. We pray him up now, Jesus. As we're ending, I hope you all enjoyed the show this morning. Producer, you like the show this morning? You like the show this morning, Jamaica? Who liked the show this morning? Who liked the show this morning? If you like the show this morning, show me support. Show me support by saying, teacher, we love the show.
Check your phone.
All right. It was a pleasure being here. But I think I need to play the national power forward. Andre, you need to play the national pledge.
Yes.
And then we end. Producer, just 4 minutes more. All right?
As children, we learn the true meaning of being a hero. Being a hero requires great sacrifice for others, not just ourselves. We learn about the heroes of Jamaica's past and how much of themselves and their lives they had to give in building a nation we should be proud to call home. They believed in a Jamaica that was more than just a country, more than just an island, more than land surrounded by water. They believed in a dream of a free nation of people, a nation built on the foundation of their sacrifices, a nation of many people working as one, a nation that will continue to produce legends and nation builders that serve towards that vision.
Bring back integrity.
As children, we were also taught the national pledge, a solemn promise, an undertaking. I would like to believe Sir Hugh Sherlock, while writing this pledge, understood the vision and dreams of our heroes. It's clear being a hero is too much to ever ask anyone to do. Luckily,
Patrice,
the pledge does not require heroics of any of us. It merely asks that we honor our heroes by striving to advance our nation and ultimately inspire the world, like they and many Jamaicans have done. It's important we remember those words.
For those who want to, Donovan Edwards said, Gabby, love your show. Which Gabby? Oh, you're saying which Gabby I talk about? Althea Jones, big up. Gabby, which Gabby you talking about, Donovan? Oh yeah, and Patricia, yeah man. I saw you was calling it. Guess what happened on the TikTok? I accidentally blocked you on TikTok. Right? Instead of the moderator button, I pressed the block button. But I unblocked you. So you should have been able to come back. Because I was trying to send you an invite. Big up Patricia, big up Nightbot and Patricia. So yeah man. Let's continue.
Words. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body in service of my fellow citizens.
I promise to stand up for justice.
I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race.
No, you can't go around the Jamaican pledge. I don't know who wrote that pledge, but that pledge was crafted to me in the spirit of understanding and knowing who God is. And understanding that there's no way you're going to have a peaceful and prosperous nation without the involvement of the Most High intrinsically. And the way how the JLP has gone about it, they have invited the devil, literally. All these candle lighting, even we say, how to join the WhatsApp. All right, the number is 451-6535. That's 451-6535. For those who don't want to be a part of the WhatsApp group, I have a WhatsApp channel and I send all of my notifications in the WhatsApp channel. You don't have to worry about anybody calling your phone or anybody else having your number. The WhatsApp channel, once you message me on WhatsApp on 451-6535, I will hand you the actual link to the WhatsApp channel. Let me see something. Probably you guys can try and look it up. The name of my WhatsApp channel. Oh, you can't oh no, you can't find it on the computer. It's only on the phone. It shows you that option. Anyway, big shout out to Patricia. A consistent, gracious, constant donator to this platform. Miss Patricia Hutchins, I appreciate you so much, ma'am. We spoke the other night, and you are God's blessing to this platform and myself. All right? I am forever grateful for your previous support, and your heart is just a heart that is not physically golden but spiritually golden. Thank you so much for your constant support in donating to the platform. And for those that is interested in doing so, and there's people that might be interested in doing so and they just don't know how to, because I am monetized but I don't have the option for you to send super chats. Because I live in Jamaica. It's weird. There are certain places that YouTube bans super chats. Right? I am registered in Jamaica. Don't ask me about any other body platform and what them do. I don't know how them do it. But my reality is, I am not eligible for super chats under the current laws of YouTube. Until that is changed, I have Patricia where you say, why you get blocked? Me tell you, say, I try to make a moderator and I accidentally press the wrong button on the TikTok because I'm so distracted. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, but I unblocked you. Don't worry yourself. Thank you so much, Black Barbie. I love you guys too. All of the supporters, them genuine supporters of this platform. So I have the Cash App. Alright. I also have the PayPal and I have the Zelle. Alright. I tell people, if you're gonna sell me anything, WhatsApp me. WhatsApp me the receipt. So my number on WhatsApp is yes, that's what I was saying. Thank you so much, Patricia, I saw it. I'm looking at the message now. Thank you for your continued support. Always contributing to the platform in that manner. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if you stepped out, but yeah, I was thanking you for that. So the Cash App information is right there at the bottom of your screen. Give me a second. I have it here on the computer. There is a poll being run, but outside of the poll, you can see the Cash App, the Zelle, and the PayPal. So the Cash App is $DH7220, and the PayPal is BOLO 876J. Matthew Lewis, how you doing? And the Zelle, the email is there. You can look in the description of the video and you see it. Well, I mean, I know how, for the persons them that don't want to see change in Jamaica, and you want us to continue down the devilish path of, no, Cash App and Zelle is not in Jamaica, but I have good friends. I have good friends. I have really good friends. I have genuine friends. I also have family as well. So that's how and the Cash App is registered on my phone, because my friend, when you're signing on Cash App on devices, they have to, the owner of the Cash App have to certify the Cash App, on your phone, They have to trust you. So I have genuine friends that trust me, because I have carried myself and build a reputation because of my character. So I am trusted with the Cash App on my phone. To be very transparent, that's the situation. So the Cash App is there on my phone, so when somebody sends me something, I get it. The PayPal is Jamaican. PayPal is in Jamaica, because we use what them call it, TikTok. And you have to have PayPal to draw your money off of TikTok. So I have a Jamaican PayPal. Right? So I use PayPal as well. And if you guys look at Nightbot is giving out all the information on every time. See, donate to the Cash App. That's the Cash App. Donate to the anonymous link. The anonymous link is the PayPal. If somebody should donate to the anonymous link right now, I'm going to turn on my OBS. And you send a message on the anonymous link. While I'm live using the OBS stream, it's going to play out the donation. You're going to hear such and such donated such and such dollars, and they said such and such. It's going to read it out. So just for fun, anybody that has, you see the anonymous link right there that Nightbot just dropped in the chat. You can scroll down. If you have PayPal, click the anonymous link. You have to send, I think, at least $5. Click the anonymous link, and your message will be read out. Oh, Patrice, and I easy, Patrice say about me about it. Okay, baby. Okay. Yeah, man, me have to make sure so make you know what going on, I don't really how you doing, Diana? I don't really highlight the options to donate a lot because it's all over the platform. If you're really reading, you can see it. And if your heart chooses for you to donate, you're going to donate. You know what I'm saying? So I have presented the information, and once you identify it, and then some people will ask me, and I will tell them. But if somebody was to donate right now, even when you subscribe, some of the subscription will read out on OBS. You know, it's not gonna pick up all of them because so much people subscribe at once. Sometimes it would be impossible for OBS to pick up all subscriptions, but it does pick up some of them. However, it does count every subscription. It tells me, oh, this amount of persons subscribed today, such and such and such. Right? Alright, let's continue. So big up Andre. Cyber attack. Oh, she mentioned that. What name? Damian Crawford. Dropped some bombshell, you know. Oh yes, there's one thing that I want to share with you guys about the state of our economy that I find is very important. Diana Wibley, big up.
Yes, I want. Yeah, man. No, the Beginner was the 13th, the Observer was the 12th of July. Line, what is his plan to grow the economy, but competitive? So you can import less and you can export more.
So the Jamaica trade deficit meet. You see, when you listen to that question now, you know, that the balance that whole heap on Portland Spice TV. Now, Raleigh, ask you. Auntie Fairwell said Jamaica has had 33 quarters of consecutive growth only impacted by COVID. Is that true?
No.
That is not true.
No.
How many quarters of growth we had?
Debunking the lies.
What I think for them though is mix up growth with recovery.
Right.
You follow me?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a difference between growth and recovery. The economy dropped by 12% during COVID, and what we saw was a recovery getting back to there. You follow me?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to understand the manipulation of the Jamaica Labour Party when it comes on to, you know, the economy. If the economy was at a percentage growth of 10 and the pandemic hit and we dropped to 2, on our way back up to where we actually were before, what the Jamaica Labour Party does is that they say the economy has grown 8%. No, the economy has recovered 8%. Where it was before was 10. It dropped at 2. And then them say, when it go back to 10, it has grown. They don't give you the full context. They tell half truths. So it gives you the impression that, listen, we are doing so well. The economy is growing at 8%. But then when you look at your reality has not improved. When you had it at 10%, it had went back to the same. And on your way up, you had the struggles that was worse than you ever experienced because you're used to the 10%. You get it? I hope I explained that. And you guys understand. If you understand, put a 1 in the chat. What's up, Simone? Medea, man. Medea. So, we have been lied to. We have been told half truths about the economy. That's so much family I have, Patricia. Mighty God. 10th of 12 children. Mommy. Well, mommy not feel so good. There's an actual mommy alone. I left mommy alone. Where you say, Angela, your fridge almost empty? What I'm saying is an analogy. So, is your cash app say Paul Chin? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Matthew Godless. Paul Chin is the cash app. Yes. That's the brother right there. Yes. That's the brother. That's him. Paul Chin is the cash app. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Matthew, I don't know. Matthew, God bless. I don't know if that's a real name, but yeah. It may be. Food very dear for sure, and I tell about that, mama. My food bill and my water bill is the two highest bill. Outside a light. No, sir. Simone, you're mad. Me nah miss that debate there. And God give me life in my body. I must internet and light gone. And even if internet and light gone, I got 2 phones. Me go some box, turn on the Bluetooth speaker, go live on one phone, and stream that bit. You remember good? I don't need to go on OBS. So Mary, if you want to donate it or you're a girl, I feel big up yourself. Big up yourself, sweetie. No, may I tell you, Ivan, no, as long as God give me life, I'm watching that debate later. Luke Skywalker in the building, big up. So Mary, if you want to use another means to donate, that means I would have to give you some personal information, like a bank account that you could donate to. Or send, transfer money to. So if you want to do that, we definitely cannot do it on here. So you would have to reach out to me on WhatsApp privately, and we'll do that. Z? Yeah, man, no joke, man. No joke. Well, let's continue. Look more.
So them tell the people that they was growing when we were recovering.
All right.
So you drop in a hole, you hold on, so you call it in a COVID, you drop in a 12 feet hole.
Yes.
And you climb out back. Yeah, when you reach back the top of the hole, you have to reach back the top before you start grow again. So most of it was recovery.
Right. And after that recovery, we saw a slowing down as well.
And then we drop in a recession.
All right.
And then
now talk to us about the recession, because if you even give her the COVID era, because you said it was impacted by COVID. But of course, we didn't have that 33 quarters of growth, because 33 quarters of growth is what? 8.5 years.
Yeah, man. So that's total rubbish.
All right. Tell us about the recession. We had how many quarters of decline?
3 consecutive quarters of decline last year. 0.7% second quarter, 5.5% third quarter, 2.4% fourth quarter, despite the lies being told by Wayne.
That we were never in a recession.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So that is one of the lies. Christopher Tufton said domestic export was 31%, up by 31%.
All right, sweetie.
Is that
See
true?
you later. You're
No,
travel.
total agricultural export. By the way, hold on. Let me just tell you something when we get a while. Because them really are the people for food.
Yeah.
Just tell you something that just came in from Statin. Statin just tells us that the total agricultural export for the first 4 months, January to April, was only 24.2 million.
24.
That just came in hot off the wire from Statin a while ago.
24.2 million.
Yeah, man. The trade deficit is now $1.9 billion. Hot off the wire, just come in.
So the Jamaica trade deficit, meaning
difference between merchandise imports and export. Yeah, 1.9 billion. The total imports were up by 0.3% to 2.5 billion, and the total exports fell by 5.7% to 614 million. The raw material bill, 724 million, was above the total exports. The consumer goods and food bill, 694.5 billion, was above the total exports. The amount of fuel it will buy, 632.8 million, was above the total export earnings.
Whoa!
So we have what? About 4 commodities that we are importing that is above, each one of them is above the total export?
Whoa!
Total export.
So we can export to buy one of the commodities that we need?
Not one.
Only hear that a while ago? The total export bill does not cover one of the fuel bill them, oh no, we are in trouble. Oh, we are in trouble. What? Let me tell you something. You see when it comes to data-driven people like Ralston Hyman, him talk so fast, you really have to listen to him a few times, you know. Me say me have to listen to him a few times. There's something that I missed. Because I listened to this already, you know, and I never caught that part, you know. And that is a significant part, you know. So our export bill is so low that we can't even cover 4 different major bills with that amount of money. No, let me play that back. No.
24.2 million.
No.
Yeah, man. The trade deficit is now $1.9 billion. Out of the wire, just come in.
So the Jamaica trade deficit, meaning
difference between merchandise imports and export. Yeah, 1.9 billion. The total imports were up by 0.3% to 2.5 billion, and the total exports fell by 5.7% to 614 million. The raw material bill, 724 million, was above the total exports. The consumer goods and food bill, 694.5 billion, was above the total exports. The amount of fuel oil we will buy, 632.8 million, was above the total export earnings.
So we have what? About 4 commodities that we are...
We're up by 0.3% to 2.5 billion, and the total exports fell by 5.7% to 614 million. The
total exports fell by 5.7%. Wow.
Raw material bill, 724 million, was above.
Raw material bill. The raw material bill is way higher. I mean, I speed it up to, you know, I put it on normal. I'm gonna put it on normal, people.
14 million. The raw material bill, 724 million, was above the total exports. The consumer
raw materials that they buy, the bill for that is above the. Listen, your export bill is supposed to supplement those other bills when you're really productive enough. Your export bill, meaning the money we earn from export, is supposed to help you pay for raw material, so you can produce more and do more. And the actual amount that we earned from the export bill is lower than the raw material bill. Backside, no sir.
Material bill, 724 million, was above the total exports. The consumer goods and food bill, 694.5 billion, was above the total exports.
Consumer food bill was more than the export bill as well.
124 million was above the total exports. The consumer goods and food bill.
Consumer goods and food bill was more than the export bill. Yo, when the PNP win, we need Ralston Hyman intrinsically involved in the economic rebuild of this country. Seriously. Seriously.
194.5 billion was above the total exports.
Mary, have
the amount of fuel oil.
Mary, have my number, though. Mary Lizzie. You're supposed to have my number. 876-451-6535. You can reach out to me, alright? And we'll talk more about that. Other way to support.
By 632.8 million was above the total export earnings. It was 94.5 billion was above the total exports. The amount of fuel oil it will buy 632.8 million was above the total export earnings.
So the fuel that we buy was also above the total export earnings. And fuel is Jesus have mercy. Father God, please place your hand on this nation. Please.
We about to move some furniture around here if you touch my leg. It's love. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. Don't Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you were sitting right here on this couch? I was trying to, but I seen him before. Diddy, get the hell out of the studio.
So that is how when somebody subscribe to the channel, that is the soundbite. I'm gonna make it less rowdy and make it like a 2-sound and then read out, yes. Because to save time, I'm gonna do that. But that's a whole other thing. I have to get inside Stream Elements and edit those stuff. Anyway, wow. If you guys haven't watched my reaction to Damian Crawford interview on The Fix, I did it this morning. Damian Crawford, man, is on. He's on another level, bro. I'm telling you. I am very confident about where our education system is going to be under his tutelage, along with Mark Golding. He is the most driven human being in Jamaica that I know of when it comes on to the education of the entire Jamaica. Standard of education and the results of the entire Jamaica. He's really driven, really is passionate. Trust me.
So we have what? About 4 commodities that we are importing that is above, each one of them is above the total export?
Total export.
So we can export to buy one of the commodities that we need?
Not one, yep.
And you're saying export is down by 4.something%?
5.7, not 5.something. 5.7 from January to April.
Total export down by 5.7%. So let me ask you something, Ralston. So where did that 1.4% growth in the first quarter come from?
Well, then we need to explain it, and that's why I said don't take him seriously. Wait until starting report. One thing that we notice now, Statin do not have a director general, so Wayne Henry is operating like him is both the director general for Statin and the PIO at the same time.
But didn't Statin said that we had that growth, the 1.4% growth in the first quarter?
No, Statin hasn't reported on the first quarter. They reported on the last quarter. No, 1 point. Yeah, they did. They did report that
on the first quarter.
They reported that after changing the methodology of how they calculated GDP, creating new sectors and all of those things.
Moving the base year and all of that.
Moving the base year and all of those things, yeah, man.
So this argument that domestic export grew by 31% is a blatant lie.
Yeah, man, nonsense.
The next thing, Ralston, Julian Robinson said that the PNP increase in the tax threshold will cost $55 billion.
Yeah, man.
You told us yesterday that it would cost 70 billion. So that's 55, so that's a difference of 15 billion. Not so bad. But Fieval said that their 10% cut in the income tax will cost $25 billion. You told us 35 billion.
No, I told you 135 billion.
Sorry, 135 billion you told us.
Yeah.
But Fieval said it's 25.
So Al Edwards, who asked her the question last night, was more correct than her, and it's easy to check if she was a good finance minister and doing her work. So here's the map. Income tax is projected at 339.5 billion. Yeah?
Yes.
So a 25% income tax rate would yield 339.5 billion. So if you divide 339.5 billion by 25, you will get the fact that a 1 percentage point cut would be 13.58 billion. I just multiply that by 10.
So you are saying that what Jamaica gets from income tax every year is
339.5. That is what they are projecting this year, this fiscal year.
We are going to do that much then. 339.5 billion. Then collect for income tax. Now I get the calculator up on my computer. Sometimes I have to do this, you know. Let's fact check it. Let's fact check the fact checker. Right? $335.5 billion. Let me play it again.
what Jamaica gets from income tax every year is
339.5. That is what they're projecting this year.
Good thing, let me check. 339.5. Yes? 339.5 billion. All right? Yeah, that's a billion. So you divide this by 100. When you divide it by 100, you get 3.395 billion. That's 1% of $339.5 billion. Then you times that by the 10% decrease that they are going to take from the threshold, from the income tax percentage, the income tax percentage rate that they will take from people. They are moving it from 25 to 15, so the difference is 10. So now you multiply the 1% of $339.5 billion by that 10% that was decreased. And what you get, ladies and gentlemen, is $33.95 billion lost. Lost. $33.95 billion lost. Make we hear what the man say again.
You are saying that what Jamaica gets from income tax every year is
339.5. That is what they're projecting this year, this fiscal year.
39.5. So when we charge 25% on income tax, the revenue from that is 339.5
billion
dollars. So if you cut that now and you stop take 25%, you're only going to take 15%, my people. It means that you're giving up 10% of 339.5 billion. So anybody can do the calculation. What is 10% of 339.5 billion?
No, you have to know. That would be a 40% cut. So then you find 40% of that.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember, say.
So even me do the maths wrong. Listen what I say.
10 is 40% of 25.
Yeah.
So in terms of the percentages, 10 is 40% of 25. So I did it wrong. I have to now go back. I have to go back, people. That figure was wrong. I have to multiply it by 40%. Mighty God. That is a whopping $135.8 billion that is lost from income tax. Now, most of that money is coming from wealthy people. Most of that money is coming from wealthy people. And why is that so? Because after every $1.7 million that is earned by somebody, that's when they start collecting the income tax. Most of that money is coming from a few people in the country that have that type of money. But they pay the most taxes because they have the most money, because the percentage is what it is. And the threshold is what it is. So we're going to lose $135.8 billion by removing, and that money is going back into those people's pockets. And just a large portion of that $135.8 billion is going back into the wealthy people's pockets. Well, I hope that we got that. We got that cleared up. You know what I'm saying? I hope that we are straight on that. Yvonne, big up yourself. I see your message. Share message on WhatsApp. Alright? The word is love. People, it's almost 2 o'clock. I have to go. I will be live again maybe in the next 3 hours. No, it's not maybe. I will be live because we have to cover the meeting at 6. And then, you know, I'll see how it goes. We have to cover also the debate at 9 p.m. So I'll see you guys then. Alright? I've been on here for 2.5 hours. Yeah, I've been on here for a minute. Salute to you guys. Manners and respect. Mark Pitts, One Integrity Boss, Marky G. Andrew Homeless. RU1. Mighty God. Hey, uno no ram still in a man. Hey, uno have Andrew and a heavy man as you know. And as someone want to keep the pressure on straight up till the day to vote and the morning. You understand? Uno go out and vote early. And who uno follow on the spirit, let the Lord guide you know. Time come. Time come. You understand? And one thing me know. Arguing with the labor right is pointless. I'm one of the most unproductive exercises. I have wasted brain cells. I have lost brain cells arguing with a labor right. And me not exaggerate. Me literally feel so disappointed. I've literally tried to find one labor right so far where can reason and really challenge you. Because I like a good conversation, you know. Me like a good conversation. You understand what I say based off of facts. Me like it. You know, I've never been in debates, but I've been in a lot of these things in the streets. I've never been in a formal debate, right? But I've been in a lot of these things in the streets. I'm very, very passionate, right? I'm going to try to be as honest as possible about what I know and what I don't know. So you see when them come and them, you know what I mean, them do all of these things and like just lie, I'm like, and then them try to joke out things and move the goalposts like say they don't remember that. No, it puzzles me all them reasons for true. Yeah man, we have been praying. We have been asking Andrew to call it. The Constitution basically call it. Mark Stewart call it. And Dayton Campbell call it after and then Andrew call it. So, hey, time come now. Akalia Evans. Time come bro. True them can't reason. I am sure there's some labor right out there that is intelligent. Has to be. Has to be. I mean I talk about normal supporter. Has to be. But for now, I will not. I will not. You know, it's challenging for me because one of the things is that I don't like to see the lie being like, it's like the lie is winning. You know what they say? The reason why evil men prevail is because good men stay silent. That is one of the reasons why I'm talking. You know? Just men stay silent. And that is why evil keeps spreading like a cancer. And evil spread through lies. And that is why I talk. That is why I do this on the platform. Because me just allergic to them. Me allergic to hear the lie. Like you can prove, you know say this can be proven, but you just a lie. Yo, me I tell you how bad it is. I was presenting information to the person for them to look at. And they refused to look at it. They refused to look at the information, the facts. Me don't want you to show me nothing. Ray. I mean, I said to myself, Mighty God. Harriet Tubman. Harriet. What's her name? Harriet Tubman. I want to say Cuthbert. It's not Cuthbert. Harriet Tubman. It's Harriet Tubman, right? Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman, yes. Harriet Tubman said, I could have freed more slaves only if they knew they were slaves. And let me tell you something. The labor rights them don't know so them are slave. And we genuinely want them to be free, but it's sad, brother and sister. It is sad. And why? Most you can do is ask God to open them brain and them cranium. You know, at first, when I used to listen to Hot Off of the Press, I think she wanna exaggerate when she talk about the labor right them. But I'm telling you, my experience has shown me that Hot Off of the Press was absolutely right. I mean, everything what she said about it, and then, you know, me talk to Hot Off of the Press sometime, you know. From time to time, you know, big up Hot Off of the Press now. I'm a general that, you know, and she really push me thing out there, you know. From the jump, you know. You understand? I will not forget where I come from, you know. This surge and thing will happen with me. May I tell you, she opened up her WhatsApp group and a whole heap of Hot Off of the Press supporters there over here, so. And she started. You understand what I say? She started. And then others fell along. Others came along as well and gave me major support. And I'm appreciative of everybody. Mystic Sensation, everybody. Jamaica Carlos. The whole everybody. Mr. Wayne Nochum, Andre. You see me I deal with man, shout out everybody where shout me out. You see me I deal with and promote this platform. If make people come give an eye. You see, and if they, you know, them appreciate the content them watch. You feel me I deal with at the end of the day. And them stay and them subscribe. So big up them, big up everybody, brother. Big up Talk Your Mind TV. You feel me? I say big up Sulfur. Sulfur, my general. Big up Sulfur. Anyway you stand up, bro. Sulfur teach me all it, bro. You understand me? I say Sulfur have one unorthodox mind, you see me? In program different, me I tell you. It's not a normal youth. It's not a normal youth. Feel me I deal with? Respect that youth there. So big up Sulfur, brother. Teach me a whole heap. But that was integral in making the platform a continuous success. Him there on YouTube, man, but him not there on YouTube that much. He not put out that a lot of content. You feel me I say? He not put out a lot of content anymore. Him don't. But big up Sulfur. Anyway, the word is love. You see me I say? Bless up on yourself. I forgot make a move. Quick and fast on this busy Friday, yeah? And then rally back. If you come deal with the business again, Panny too. You see me? So, have yourself a wonderful day. The word is love. Peace and blessings. Look a bit. Look a bit. Big up on yourself. Later, Bolo and our clips. Later,